It's either going to finish by me knocking him out with a punch, or else he's going to decide to take it down, and then I'm going to finish him on the ground. That's how it's going to go down.
Tell you how the fight's going to finish. It's going to finish with a TKO or KO for me.
Very good fight could be here tonight now.
We're at the business end of the card now, Tommy. All the title fights.
All the talking is over. Paul Cowzer with his good boxing skills. But Conor Dillon with all his experience in training of Muay Thai and boxing as well. So it could be a contrasting fight here tonight.
Yeah, this is new school versus old school, very much so. Yeah. Cowzer's got fast hands, quick feet, and he's going to need it. Look for explosive takedowns from Dillon. Dillon trains himself at No Fear MMA. He's quite an unusual character, not afraid to mix it up, as we heard him talk earlier on, Tommy, about introducing some gymnastics to his training to add to his strength and conditioning.
Well, that to me shows an intelligent fighter that wants to improve himself in the game and wants to go further.
Yeah, he's willing to try things.
Yeah. But Cowzer will be more traditional with his boxing skills. Even the stance there looks like a traditional boxing stance as well.
Yeah, he's carrying his hands a bit lower than he would when he was probably boxing amateur.
Boxing as well, yeah.
Feeling out process here. Not much happening. But waiting for the other to do something.
Bit of a...
Cowzer's moving in now.
They're basically just sussing each other out, really, aren't they?
Cowzer's trying to stay in the centre of the ring. Just cut off Dillon as he moves around the ring. See Cowzer's planting his feet and looking to load up.
I said before, it's a good. Cowzer has a steely eye. His stance does, he stays in the centre all the time. Yeah. Doesn't move, but that's a good kick.
He's been around the block once or twice, Paul. Dillon is Conor is surprisingly not nervous, but he's certainly holding back.
It was a good return there by Cowzer, wasn't it, from the kick by Dillon?
Oh, Cowzer looked on with disdain as Dillon tried to spin and back kick there, as if to say, no chance.
There's not.
Fires in a kick of his own.
He's holding the centre, Cowzer, hasn't he? He hasn't moved.
You can see Cowzer looking to plant his feet and throw shots as Dillon tries things.
Would you see this much going on in fights that you see quite? Would you see a lot of this kind of stance going on?
Oh, big shots from Cowzer.
They're just probing each other very early on, aren't they?
You know the guys that are confident in their hands when they plant their feet. They're willing to stand there, maybe take a shot, plant their feet, but give back 2 or 3. Cowzer's loading up, definitely.
At the moment, it just looks like a normal kickboxing fight going on here.
Yeah, there's a touch of the kickbox. Here comes Dillon. Touch of the kickboxing about it so far.
Yeah. Dillon lifted his knee up there.
There was a lot made about Paul Cowzer's weight cut. He looks phenomenally fresh to me.
That was a quick punch there by Cowzer. He's still holding the centre of the ring.
Still holding the centre. That's his area. He's looking to dictate the pace of the fight, where the fight goes. Dillon looking for the takedown. That's good takedown defence. Now, we're in a whole other world for Paul Cowzer on the ground. He is a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's not going to panic. He's got a high guard, currently open. Sneaking a few elbows.
Is he using the head against the body? It's just to hold him down.
Yeah, he's just trying to cover up. Yeah. Keeping the knees high. Prevent Dillon from leaning back and weighting down with heavy ground and pound.
Cowzer seems comfortable on his back.
Very calm on the back.
Yeah.
He's covering up well, tying up Dillon. Dillon's looking maybe to base up, start some ground and pound. Working the body, body, head. Now it'll be interesting to see if Dillon looks to get Cowzer up against the cage and whether Cowzer can wall walk out of it.
He's against the fence now.
Yeah, Cowzer throwing up a high guard, tying up Dillon very well. Yeah, just as someone from the crowd roars, stand it up.
Yeah.
Dave Jones has the same idea.
He knows it's still a fairly equal fight, and he just wants to see it.
So far, I think Cowzer shaded it in the striking so far.
Yeah.
There he is, planting the feet, looking to load up, trying to time Dillon's shots.
That was a good old-fashioned boxing punch there.
Yeah, overhand.
Yeah.
Overhand, all right.
Yeah.
Now Dillon's taking the centre of the ring. Cowzer takes it straight back.
He has the line on the shoulder, Cowzer, and he's probing like a lion.
Cowzer has stuffed a takedown. Jump guard into a guillotine. If he closes his legs, he might have it. How tight it is, we don't know, but it looks pretty tight from here. It's 10 seconds to go. He's in danger of burning out his arms if he doesn't get a tap. Big slam to finish from Dillon right on the bell. Good round. Good round.
Sticks to the game plan, he should do all right this round.
Again, Dillon comes out with a flashy spinning back kick and Cowzer just shakes it off. No threat there. Be interested to see if Dillon commits more to his shots, looks to get it to the ground quicker.
Well, he's been training a lot with a lot of boxing as well. Probably for this fight, knowing that Cowzer has a good experience in boxing as well.
Yeah, he's keeping it tight and tucked now.
Les Carroll has been training Dillon with his boxing.
There we go again. Cowzer timing him, getting in a leg kick too. Great respect shown by each fighter, respecting each other's power.
Very cultured fight compared to other fights that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, it's not the breakneck speed. I suppose that's the age and wisdom of Cowzer, and I suppose the game plan of Dillon.
Yeah.
A lot more tactical. Obviously, both had a very calculated game plan. They'll probably both stick into it rigorously here.
A little kick there by Dillon.
Yeah, low leg kick there with Dillon. Nearly knocked Cowzer off his balance. Cowzer looking to time the counter shots. That looked a bit low.
Yeah. He likes to do that little twist and
There
turn,
we
Dillon.
go. Uppercut from Cowzer as Dillon rushed in.
Another little kick by Cowzer.
Dillon is still looking very fresh. Interesting. Not sure what that is.
A few of those kicks haven't actually made their target though, have they?
No.
Dillon's done that a few times.
Yeah, they could be as much about keeping Cowzer at bay or maybe Dillon finding his range.
Yeah. They're both in the middle now. They're both probing each other again. The crowd seems to be getting behind Cowzer here as well.
Yeah, big support in from Rush. They always travel well as fans. Good combination by Cowzer there.
They're both very quick to react for the defensive. One fighter seems to go on the attack, and the other guy seems to come back again straight away.
Yeah, a lot of good counter punches.
Yeah.
Dillon looking to change level, maybe.
They seem to be standing like in a boxing match. Cowzer has his, from his amateur days, good boxing, good boxing leverage, and as we know, Dillon has been, training with boxing as well.
The kickbox, super heavyweight kickboxing champion. He trained with. Here we go.
Good combination there by Cowzer.
Yeah, Dillon answered in kind. Very, very close match so far.
Would this be, in your eyes now, this is very tactical to you now, is it?
Yeah, I think they're both sticking to a game plan that they probably had worked on for weeks. It's very tentative. Okay, Dillon shot in. Cowzer did a good job getting guard out. Back to their feet.
Starting to open up there a little bit.
Yeah, I think Dillon might commit more to his takedowns now that he's He's seen that he can get Cowzer down to the mat.
Well, it seems his gymnastic training is coming to the fore. His fitness is shown through by Dillon here.
Gymnastics will add explosive power. Should help you when you're shooting for a takedown.
Yeah. But you still expect that with Cowzer. Cowzer's always...
Yeah, good shot landed by Cowzer there. Good shot landed by Cowzer. Dillon is blinking now, his right eye blinking heavily. Cowzer looked like he shot in.
Another slam.
Reversed by Dillon. Now what's Cowzer got? He could take his back. Opting to go for guard. Tie him up. One butterfly hook. Now he's gone for full guard. Open guard. You can see the damage there from Dillon's kicks on Cowzer's left leg. Yeah. Dillon working the body head. Cowzer tying up well. I tell you what, Tommy, I'm glad I'm not scoring this one. Incredibly fight.
It's a fairly evenly match, isn't it?
Incredibly close fight. Yeah. But no, he's willing to stand there and trade.
Oh, a high kick there by Dillon.
Flying kick by Dillon. Not sure exactly what that was. Cowzer's not phased.
He never actually reached the head. More combination punches. Great right hook there by
Cowzer, yeah.
Good reaction by Dillon.
That's all about this third round. Dillon's thrown, he's almost like he's trying to block Cowzer's vision, just putting his hand up. Not sure that it's working.
Very hard to call this fight.
Extremely hard.
Because they both had a game plan. They've both been rigid with their game plan.
Yeah.
And they've both been very tactical with it.
Very tactical fight.
Yeah. In a lot of ways, this is probably
the spinning back elbow there from Dillon.
He seems to be a little bit more in his locker, Dillon, hasn't he?
Yeah, he seems to be. He's willing to try more stuff, certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen some flashy spinning kicks. We've seen the spinning back elbow there. Here comes Cowzer. Another takedown by Dillon. Now, north-south for Dillon. Cowzer needs to scramble. He's done well. Okay, front choke from Dillon now. Cowzer needs to be very, very careful here. Protect the neck.
Dave Jones, the referee, is looking at this, isn't he?
That's across the chin. I'm not sure that... Oh, is he thinking about topping there? No. Cowzer seems fine. Looking for a single of his own. If he can get out of that guard, he's... No, you can see his neck there. There's a bit of space between Dillon's body. I don't think he has the hands locked in either.
How can Cowzer get out of this one?
What he needs to do is maybe just try and go 2-on-1 with Dillon's left hand. Back to the feet. Big roar from the Rush crowd.
That was great strength there by Cowzer, wasn't it?
Little slip by Dillon. Cowzer still throwing. I think that sub attempt might have taken a lot out of Dillon. Cowzer bulling in.
He looks like he's breathing heavily now, Dillon. Just slightly breathing heavily. We're going to step over here to...
The crazy thing is, the way the judges see it, in my eyes, you really got to knock out a champion or submit a champion to take the belt off him. I don't know if Cowzer's done enough in these 3 rounds
to
take the belt off Dillon. In my eyes, you need to knock him out or sub him.
That's a good point. To be the champion, you got to beat the champion. Cowzer still fresh, bouncing on the toes.
Cowzer will need to take the fight now.
He needs to, he needs to up the pace. Dillon looks like he's just taking a breather.
Every time Conor
big shots again from big right hand from Cowzer. Now he's looking to finish. He needs to finish. Conor Dillon shoots for the takedown. Cowzer defends. Good grappling, good digging for underhooks by Cowzer to separate and get some space. Take it back into the centre of the cage.
He likes to fight in the centre, Cowzer, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He can take his fight to Dillon there. It was about a wild punch there.
Again, Dillon trying things, spinning back elbow. Cowzer's starting to work the jab. Can't be much left in this round.
Both fighters now it's starting to look a bit tired now.
Yeah.
But who wants to go? Who wants to go for the kill at the end? Who wants to take it on? Maybe it has to be Cowzer to take this fight now.
I think he needs to. I think Cowzer needs to push the action, either to confirm it on the scorecard or to finish the fight.
He set himself a game plan, Dillon, as well. He knew Cowzer would be a good fight for him tonight. But
Dillon may have done enough to hang on to his belt. There's only 30 seconds left. Some dirty boxing from Cowzer. Some nice uppercuts. Has he hurt Dillon? Dillon looking to bring it on.
Toe to toe again.
He needs to throw. Cowzer needs to throw. Here we go. It's opening up now. Cowzer's letting it all hang. We're just on the 10-second bell. Cowzer thinks he's won it. I don't know. I wouldn't be that cocky. 10th. That's the fight.
And after 3 rounds of high-paced action, we go to judges' decision. And the winner, the new Featherweight champion,
Cowzer's
Paul
done it.
Red Bull Cowzer! Keep your applause going, folks, for our valiant opponent, Conor Dillon!
Exhilarating title fight of the night so far. How are you feeling as a champion?
That's great. I had no doubt it was going to happen. You know, I thought I would have took them out. So I'm sorry I didn't, but I knew I'd done enough to win the rounds, you know, so I'm happy. I'm very happy.
I mean, you guys went 3 rounds. Was Conor a tough opponent?
Yeah, he went 3 rounds with me. He has to be tough. You know, so, no, fair play. Big up himself, you know.
And now you've got the belt. What's next for you and who can test you next in the ring?
I don't know. I might call out BJ Penn or something, you know. Anyone who knows me knows coaching is my deal. It's great to have the belt, but I don't have any ambitions as far as that goes. Coaching is my ambition, and someday one of my fighters will have this, you know.
And if Conor wanted to go a rematch with you, what would you say?
I don't know, like, well, if I was going to fight again, of course I would. I don't know if I'm even going to fight again. I'm really a bantamweight anyway, so I moved up to do this.
Well, congratulations, champion of the night.